This is video number 3, and we're going to assess and palpate the alignment, contour, and symmetry of the bones and muscles of Ruth today. And so what we're going to do is take a look first at her joints, and I'm going to go ahead and palpate the joints after inspecting them, and everything looks to be in alignment. And that was shoulders and elbows and wrists and knees and ankles. And we're going to check her neck now. If you could please flex forward and then extend and hyperextend, and then we're going to look laterally side to side and then bend like this and like that. That's good. Now we're going to check your shoulder movements. So can you go like this? And that is going to be abduction, and this is going to be adduction, external rotation. I'm sorry, this is internal, and this is external. And what we're going to do is have you put your arms out like this, and we're going to check for strength here. And don't let me push. There we go. That's good. So now we're going to put the arms forward. And we're going to check here. Don't let me push you down. Don't let me push you up. Good job. And we're going to check everything bilaterally. Everything that I would do on the right, I would do on the left. And so now we're going to check the elbows. So I'm going to ask you to do this, which is flexion, and this was extension. And we would not do hyperextension of the elbows. The other thing I forgot to do with the shoulders is the hyperextension that way, yes. So now what we're going to do is wrists. So you know what, we should probably check the strength of your elbows. So if you could bend up like this, I'm going to pull like this, don't let me push. And there we go. And we would do that bilaterally. So your wrist, if you could flex and then extend and hyperextend. Okay, good. And then push on my hands here. And then don't let me push you down there. That's good. Now we're going to do radial deviation and ulnar deviation. Now we're going to check fingers, flexion, extension, hyperextension, checking strength. Don't let me push you down. Don't let me pull you up. Spread your fingers, please. Okay, I'm going to put my fingers in here and squeeze. And don't let me close your hands. Put your fingers out like that. Don't let me close. Very good. Okay, so now, while we have you standing, let's see if you can bend forward like this, fingers touching your toes. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and check your spine, and go ahead and rise up. And I don't see any scoliosis or deviation there. That's good. Since we have her standing, we're going to have her check her ability to hyperextend her hip, which is moving it backward. Okay, and then bring it forward. That's extension. Forward like that is flexion. Very good. And then we're going to do abduction like this and adduction. Excellent. Very good. Now, let's go ahead and have you lay down. Can you still see? Let me check and see if we can still see the table. Nope, we can't. We're going to have to move this way. All right. So now, if you wouldn't mind, raise your hip at this level with your leg straight. That's good. And don't let me push you down. Don't let me pull it down this way. Okay, bend at the knee for a second. I'm going to ask you to take your foot and cross it across this way and pretend like you're sitting like a man. External rotation, okay? And then do it this way. That's internal rotation. Very good. And go ahead and this is bending of the knee. We're going to check the knee. So we're going to extend and flex, and we're going to check strength, push down, and then pull up. Very good. Alrighty, and we would do that bilaterally. If you wouldn't mind straightening this leg for me, we're going to ask you to do rotation of your ankle, and then dorsiflexion, which is pulling forward, and then plantar flexion down. Okay, push against my hand downward and pull up. Very good. And all those are within normal limits. That's excellent. All right. Let's see. We're going to have you go ahead and sit up if you don't mind. All right. Let's see here. I think I'll have you stand one more time. I'm going to check the cerebellar reflex if you can walk that way for me. And then now turn around and walk heel to toe forward. Excellent. And stay real still for me. Face the camera. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and I'm going to push you from behind and check your balance. That's a negative Romberg sign. Now we're going to check your cerebral function. So if you could sit on the table for me. We're going to do sensory check, and this is soft and this will be sharp, and we would do this on the upper extremities, lower extremities, and the core, and of course bilaterally. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. I'm going to touch you, and I want you to use your words and say right or left, arm or leg or wherever I'm touching you, and tell me soft or sharp, okay?
Right arm soft.
Mm-hmm.
Left leg sharp. Right leg soft. Left arm sharp.
Okay, so now we're going to check position sense, and I'm going to ask you if I could have this hand, and I'm going to tell you that this is neutral, this is down, and this is up, and just tell me what position it's in.
Down. Neutral. Up.
Okay, good, and I'm going to do it with the toe. And again, this is neutral, this is up, and this is down, and tell me what position I'm in.
Up. Neutral. Down.
Okay, very good. Now we're going to check for vibration sense. And I'm going to touch a joint with this, and you tell me if you feel the vibration and then when it stops and where it is, if you don't mind. You feel that?
Mm-hmm. My elbow.
Okay, tell me when it stops.
Now.
Okay. You feel it?
Mm-hmm. Now. Yeah. Now.
Okay.
Yes. Now.
Okay, and that would be bilateral. Now we're going to check her reflexes. So I'm going to do the triceps first, relax. Okay, and then we're going to do the biceps. And then the brachioradialis. Okay, very good. And the patellar. Wow, that's impressive. Can you kneel on the table for me and expose the back of your ankle? Thank you. Relax this a little bit. I'm checking the Achilles, which is not reacting very well. There it goes. All right.
That patellar reflex is crazy.
I think I'm done. I hope I'm done.